So the White House is also marking 3 years since an ISIS suicide bomber killed 13 U.S. soldiers in an attack outside Kabul Airport in Afghanistan. Let's bring in CBS News Chief White House correspondent Nancy Cordes. So, Nancy, I'm sort of interested. I'm curious about this because I thought maybe the administration, it would not be something that the administration would be eager to talk about. What sort of statement are they putting out today?
Well, the president himself, Anne Marie, is on vacation, so we're not going to hear him or see him talk about this. But he has put out a statement. The Pentagon did as well. I can tell you a little bit about what the president is saying today on this 3-year anniversary. He said that these 13 Americans, and many of them, remember, were quite young, Marines, and the many more that were wounded were patriots in the highest sense. Some were born the year the war in Afghanistan started. This was the deadliest day for members of the American military on this president's watch. So it's quite a somber day for this administration. They have acknowledged that they made mistakes in the withdrawal from Afghanistan that was so chaotic. That ended up having to take place more quickly than they anticipated because the Taliban was storming back into Kabul. They argue, however, that there's plenty of blame to go around. They say that former President Trump tied their hands with the deal that he made with the Taliban to exit quickly. Nevertheless, clearly the former president, as you just mentioned, laying a wreath today, and the Pentagon and the president marking the solemn occasion. And by the way, House Speaker Johnson announced today that he is going to be giving a Congressional Gold Medal to the families of these fallen Marines as well.
And just to sort of take us back a little bit, remind our audience about the details of that attack.
So this was carried out by an ISIS suicide bomber who blew himself up at the Abbey Gate, which was the main gate into Kabul Airport, which was really a chaotic scene in the last scramble for the U.S. military, not only to get military members out of the country, but also to get Americans, civilians, American diplomats out of the country. And remember that there were thousands of Afghans crowded outside that gate as well, trying to make their way in because they, too, wanted to flee the Taliban. And so when this member of ISIS blew himself up, not only did you have a bunch of Marines crowded around, many of whom lost their lives, but there were also 170 Afghans who were killed as well.
Yeah, I cannot forget some of the stunning images that came out of those days where you literally saw Afghans hanging on to planes that were trying to take off. Yeah, and this is something that the Biden administration has been having to explain and deal with the criticism ever since. Nancy, thank you very much.
You're welcome, Anne Marie.